Welcome everyone to another session on editorial discussions by Susty IAS Academy. So in this session we will be discussing about one editorial which appeared today, which was regarding the Kimberley process. Okay, so this is more for prelims point of view. There is less chance it for come for mains, but you can add it for somewhere in the mains aspect. Okay, in some place, like for example, primarily it's actually part of the international institutions topic in GS2, international relations, international institution structure, mandate, all those things are there. But Kimberley process, more chance is there for it coming for prelims. Okay, so basically when you talk about Kimberley process, you need to understand what is actually a blood diamond. Okay, blood diamond. Okay, so if you have seen that movie Blood Diamond with Leonardo DiCaprio and all, essentially blood diamond is actually refers to any mine that is sold, that is actually mined in a conflict area. Okay, usually these diamonds are actually mined in a conflict area, but that's not the point. The point is that these diamonds are actually being sold and the proceeds of that is actually used to fund insurgency, okay, or warlordism, to bring down democratic governments, okay, for all those kind of negative activities. It is kind of like organized crime, right? Organized crime, money laundering, everything is actually linked. Okay, so if the proceeds of this when you say sell a particular diamond, if it is used to bring down a democratic government, that is a UN recognized government, if it is used to fund warlord, insurgency, okay, invasion, right, arms trafficking, all those things, arms smuggling, everything, right, so then it will be called as a blood diamond. Okay, it is also called red diamond or brown diamond, okay, hot diamond, okay, conflict diamonds, another name. So please understand that all these mean the same thing. Okay, so effectively India is a major player in the diamond industry. Okay, in the diamond industry it's a major player because India is having a lot of what you can say experience in cutting and polishing of rough diamonds, okay, in hubs like Surat, Mumbai and all. It's actually mentioned in the article. So India is a very integrated into the global value chain of diamond. Okay, so effectively then another thing you need to know about is regarding the Fowler report. Okay, Fowler report. Okay, it was actually published. It's actually a UN report. It's actually a UN report in 2000, in the year 2000. Okay, it is after the recommendations of this Fowler report, the Kimberley process was initiated. Okay, Kimberley. So Kimberley is actually it's now a defunct mine in South Africa. It's a defunct diamond mine in South Africa. Okay, so it's a tourist attraction. You can see that big hole, okay, where diamond mining actually took place. Okay, so the Kimberley process means it's actually a trilateral initiative. Okay, that is, there is governments will be participating, civil society will be participating, the diamond industry, okay, those various groups will also be participating. So these various actors, they have come together and they have created this process to certify that a particular diamond is not a conflict diamond. Okay, so that there is no incentive to carry on doing that. That is, if there is conflict diamonds, it cannot be traded in the global global market. It will not get the Kimberley process certificate. Okay, if it's a conflict diamond, it will not get a Kimberley process certificate. So it cannot be traded. Okay, so those participants of the Kimberley process. So the Kimberley process was initiated in 2000 and it was institutionalized through the Kimberley process certification scheme. It was actually in 2003. Okay, the scheme became in effect since 2003, wherein the participants agree that the diamonds. So if a participant, any country, wants to import or wants to export a particular diamond, they have to certify that it is not a product of, it's not a conflict diamond. Okay, that is, that diamond was not bought, and the proceeds of that sale did not go to various nefarious activities like invasion, insurgency, okay, all those kind of things. Okay, so they can, if such a diamond is free of those kind of things, it will be given the Kimberley Process certificate. Okay, then it can be traded with authenticity in the global market. Okay, so now it has about 60 participants, and it actually translates to 86 countries. Okay, this is because one participant is actually EU, okay, European Union. So it comes out to 86 countries. So whenever you study for an international institution, you must know when it was formed. India actually joined it in 2003. Okay, India is kind of like a founding member. It is part of the Kimberley Process certification scheme. Then you need to know whether it can issue legal binding actions. It cannot do legal binding actions, but effectively all the participants agree to ensure that they will only import diamonds with Kimberley Process certificates. Okay, so a kind of like consensus is there, which effectively ensures that some sort of what you can say bindingness is there, but as by the process itself is not legally binding as such. Okay, then what else you need to know about the role of India. Okay, so like I said, India is a important player in the value addition stage. Okay, so India imports the various diamonds, rough diamonds from Africa. Okay, so for these conflict diamonds, if you look at the map, the West African countries. Okay, West African countries. So remember, it includes Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, earlier Ivory Coast. Then all those countries in the West African area, right? And then you have Angola as well. These are all, what you can say, hotspots for conflict diamonds. Okay, so India actually imports diamonds, and then it will value addition will happen. Okay, cutting, polishing, okay, and then it is exporting to developed markets like Arab countries, US, EU, everything. Okay, so India has a major role. It's a major stakeholder in the entire diamond trade. Okay, so the article was primarily about how India can actually reform the trade. Okay, all those kind of things. If there is any chance, if it comes in mains, it will come in the international institutions aspect, where you can write India can encourage like India has a lot of experience in digitalizing this process. Okay, so it can effectively encourage the members to digitalize the flow of the diamond trade. Okay, blockchain technologies can be used. Okay, then what else? India can also ensure third-party audits, encourage third-party audits. Okay, but there are certain issues as well, like for example the definition of conflict diamonds. Okay, now I'm just discussing a little bit about the article. So effectively the conflict diamonds, it does not, the definition as of now, it does not cover say for example any particular diamond is being mined, say it involves human rights abuses, okay, or it causes environmental degradation. Okay, that is not actually considered strictly as part of conflict diamond. So as of now, traditional definition of conflict diamond, so that's an issue, right? So that conflict diamond definition has to increase, or what you can say, include many other things. Then state supported, like for example, conflict diamonds traditionally took only into account non-state actors selling these kind of diamonds for their private gains. But what if it is state supported? Okay, what if it's state supported? Will that be treated as part of conflict diamond? So these kind of issues are there in the Kimberley process. But just to summarize, remember it is related to the trade in conflict diamonds. Remember the different names of conflict diamonds. Remember what it is. Remember when the process was started. Remember the Fowler report. Remember the when it got the certification scheme actually released. Then you need to know about India's role. So effectively the Kimberley process, all these participants, they actually account for more than 99% of the global diamond trade. That is an important significance of the process. Okay, so then these countries represent 99% of the global diamond trade. They are all part of the Kimberley process. So if they take any decisions, it will have an impact on the global diamond industry. Okay, so then you need to remember the number of participants, then what else? These kind of things you have to remember, and the role that India plays in the diamond market. Okay, I hope this session was helpful to you guys. Thank you.